I think obviously relating to what you're talking about, it says, do you relate to any of your characters in the book? So I also think, do you keep them personal? Are they relatable, or do you keep them at a distance sometimes?
Okay, so that's an excellent question.
I don't want to know.
So if you had to ask me and say, Mel, what do you think of your characters? I'm like, they're actually all bloody revolting. So Elle, as fond as I can be of her, she's cold and insipid at times, and
She's a wine lover.
yeah, her and I would get on in terms of wine, but otherwise she's not particularly anyone I would like. There is a lot of her. Yeah, she's not lovely. And her husband is a pig, and I can't stand him. I think I put all my man issues into Brent. I was just like, you're all of that's. So I definitely don't like him at all. And
as long as you're not giving spoiler alerts.
No, I just don't like him.
People are very, very wary of that at the moment.
You liked him?
No, I did not like him. He gave me angst.
And then in terms of Ethan, like my heart, like poor child, just in the sense that like to grow up in that environment. So I just like, if I met Ethan, I would just want to take him in my arms and kind of like say it's going to be okay, and that's why what happens to him at the end of the book, because I can't say, is a positive, because I couldn't leave him there. Couldn't leave him with his father, just couldn't. It was too hard. So there's so those are the main characters, and then there's Rafiq Daniels. He's the head of the gangs. Oh yeah, and I swear you guys are all going to think
I've got a picture of this guy in my head.
Yeah. Well, the other day I was coming down over Weinberg Hill, and there was literally a yellow Ferrari turning at that robot, and I was like, oh, he's there. He lives. It was such an I think I nearly drove into someone. It was that kind of moment. So he does live, and so I got his character very much from the books, from Don Pinnock's book, because the big kingpins, well-known fact of the gangs, live like wealthy businessmen in Constantia, Rondebosch. Their children go to private schools, all that kind of thing. It is a well-known fact.
And they're embedded in our society.
Very much so. I'd even had a conversation with a friend whose child went to one of the quite fancy junior boys private schools in Cape Town, about how one of the gang lords' child went to the school and how that actually quite freaked them out. And I laughed because it was kind of hysterical, but that wasn't very good. But yeah, so I think there's, so those, in terms of those characters that come to mind, if I may be so bold, also the business partner of Brent is a very specific person. And I don't know if you guys know.
Don't give too much.
No, I won't. But there are often, they will say, if you wrong a writer, you will end up dead in one of their books.
Okay.
I don't do
I think somebody struck a chord with you before.
He exists, and I see him walking around Notuk, and I know exactly who he is. And
I know he is.
No, you don't.
I do. You just told me.
So that guy is someone I have had dealings with, and I don't like him either. So the characters, are either parts of people, whatever. But but me and myself, sure. A lot of my thoughts go into my characters. I try not to too much. But it's hard, it's hard. It's, of course, they all have my voice in them. But do I like them? Am I any of them? No.